What's
Stuff?
that?
Chain guy.
Chain guy.
Dude, I kind of miss the Brad Shukes highlight reel.
I know.
That was good, Steve. That was good. You know what?
That was max effort.
You know what? Not to bury the lead, but we have a special segment at the end of this episode. I was waiting for you to hop on with a special intro for that as well, but I'm in effort. That's okay.
Oh, I guess I could have, but I would have to go dig for some video of that.
Dig through the footage that you wanted me to delete.
Oh, that would have been good. You're right. That would have been kind of classic.
Yeah.
I would have found the one of Baskow scoring on Santora in the summer series and him just giving up afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
that would have been fantastic.
It was a great shot.
Yeah, but wasn't it from like the blue line?
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Dude, you pick a corner of the slap shot from the blue line, like more power.
You deserve that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was the first time I ever seen him hit the net from the blue line.
Wait, which one was that?
Summer series.
Summer series.
He also hit me with a shot in the back and from the point, and the goalie was like literally said to me, he's like, "What's that guy's problem?" Like, dude,
I hear that one. I hear that once a game. So
yeah, I don't.
No surprise there.
Yep.
All right, well, stay tuned till the end. We have a special beer league court coming up for you. But first, welcome back to Inside the U. It's been a couple weeks, I think. I think we're officially one week behind, but we are doing the catch-up week very late. So Thanks for bearing with us, boys. Thanks for being here. If you're new here, if it's the first time you're tuning in, maybe we're not late. But each week we're bringing discussions and updates around the Ultimate Adult Hockey League. I, of course, am Larry, joined by the UHL Commissioner, Stephen Vanes. He is still the commish, even though you haven't seen him around the rink lately.
Great Not often. Not often. I'm back 2 times a week, though. So just not.
Yeah, there you go. That's big. You just got to fill in the gaps, get those legs going, you know?
Yeah, I started training today, so.
There we go. And, of course, the U-Charities president, Jerry the Greek, with a couple we haven't really made any announcements quite yet, so I'm sure you got a couple things to get into right off the bat. We'll catch up on around the U. You know, it's been a couple weeks. Like I said, we have a couple events, a couple of campaigns coming up, but the holidays here and all that. But first, make sure, if you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed here at that UHL Hockey on Instagram, following us all around. We post updates here and there. We have the newsletter as well, the articles on the site. You can find everything with that UHL Hockey. Make sure you follow and share. To stay up to date with what's going on around the U. So let's get into, Jared, I want to do some quick housekeeping first. We have an invitational coming up, but of course, more importantly, the major campaign that is going along with it. So
with the sweatshirt is displaying right here. Looks good, right, guys? All right, so Dusty Claus for a Cause toy drive is officially up and running. The donation box is finally set up at the Flyers Training Center. But if you visit our U-Charities site, click Toy Drive, we have all the information, including Chop's Amazon wish list, which makes it easier to just click, ship to your house, then drop it off at the Flyers Training Center. The drop-off will be between December 1st and 31st. So, yeah. Like I said, if you have games, please stop by, drop off some toys. Doesn't have to be toys on their wish list. That's just what they were asking. But it just has to be wrapped, new, and no stuffed animals or anything like that. But all donations, are very appreciated. And, it's there till the end of the year. So, very excited.
Yeah, I want to add as well. Number one, we're going to get into the invitational as well. A portion of the proceeds, I believe, will be benefiting that cause.
Yeah. So what? We also portion of it we'll be buying. Sorry to interrupt, but we will be buying more toys off of their wish list from the portions from that tournament. So yeah. And then of course with that, if you're not able to drop off a toy or send a toy or whatever, we are doing monetary donations that would contribute to that cause as well. Those can be found on. Did you say that on the site, Jer? Yep, that's on the site as well. So
that can be found on the site. Yep. And of course, on Facebook and Instagram, we have native fundraisers there as well. It all contributes to one cause, the Child Life program over there at CHOP. So,
yes,
everything you see from now until the new year will be benefiting that. So,
yes, sir.
And then with that, we have the Invitational. Sponsored. We have a couple new sponsors for that for help. Speaking of fundraising and proceeds going towards a good cause, Jerry, you want to shout out the our two sponsors?
Yeah. So I didn't have that up. That's my fault.
That's okay.
So our sponsors are Segrest Sewers, South Jersey's trusted sewer expert, specializing in drain cleaning, sewer inspections, repairs, and trenchless sewer replacements. Family owned and operated, proudly serving our community with honest service and the kind of care you can only get from a family-run company. So that's pretty cool. And then their partnering is Water Warrior Soft Wash, South Jersey's trusted exterior cleaning and fleet washing specialist. Also family-driven, community-focused, built on honest hard work. They specialize in soft washing, pressure washing, house washing, roof cleaning, gutter cleaning, concrete, and paver cleaning, and professional fleet washing. They do it all. Proudly serving South Jersey with integrity, transparency, and top-tier craftsmanship that you can count on. So two family
awesome
businesses. They are cousins. They have similar logos, which I think is pretty cool. So we'll be plastering that. So yeah, they're pretty awesome. Awesome.
So they'll be our presenting sponsor. They've donated a considerable portion to the cause.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we got another one too, right? We got lunch sponsored, or is that
so our lunch sponsor is going to be sponsored for all the players. So every player that registers, every team will get tickets for the lunch. We'll have it set up in one of the party rooms. We haven't decided just yet, but it is sponsored by Jersey Mike's of Voorhees.
Jersey Liars.
So we will have have some subs, hoagies. That's as you call it down south.
Thank you. Jesus Christ.
Even though they're called Jersey Mike subs, but the hoagies. We'll have hoagie platters, chips, cookies, for every player in between, and we'll have it open for a couple hours. So depending on your games, you'll have a little gap. You can run over. It'll be at the Flyers Training Center, all right. Love there. It. So you can grab a sub and enjoy. So thank you to Jersey Mike's and our two presenting sponsors.
Awesome. That's how we get the community together for the holidays, baby.
Thanks
to Steve for the lovely idea of the Invitational.
He's a great thespian.
All right, let's get into like the nitty gritty. We got some squads getting ready to face off.
Yeah, so we are full as of right now. It's slated to take place December 20th, starting at 12 p.m. But we ended up having quite a bit of a wait list of teams that wanted to join. So our capacity is 6 for Saturday, and we can squeeze in potentially 2 teams on a Friday night. So far, we're about 3 teams out of 4. I need 4 teams to say yes to Friday night to be able to add 2 teams. If not, it's going to be a lot of fun on Saturday regardless. We got 3 yeses and waiting on 1. And they're pretty much hanging in the balance. So if they can play on Friday, unfortunately for us, the Hawks will be one of those teams because we have to do what
I don't know why that's unfortunate. I'm down. It'll be fun.
Can I be honest? I would rather do that. Play 2 games on Friday, 2 games on Saturday, and then hope to make the playoffs rather than doing 4 games on Saturday and going right into the playoffs. I think that's awesome because then you can just play your 2 games, hang out, and get your Jersey Mike subs.
Yeah, and we talked about it before.
Can we get Danny DeVito at the rink or what?
Yeah, this is sick.
And Eli Manning.
But yeah, we're talking about it to add those 2 teams just so we had we can get more teams in, donate more, and other people can participate. So
that'd be cool.
We shall see how that goes. Otherwise, we're full. You still can you can ask to join if you would like, but I don't think that we're going to be able to fit anybody else in. So it really was invite only.
Yeah.
So that was that worked.
It really was. You want to shout out any of the teams, run through any of that, or are we gonna save it for the pre-tourney show?
No, we could talk about it. So what we have is, I'm gonna try to remember off the top of my head.
Oh,
we have the Hawks, we have the Rockets, we have Moonshine, we have the Honey Badgers, we have the Frogs. Frogs reached out, they wanted to join, and
Paisanos, right?
Well, Paisanos and the Grizzlies are the ones on the outside looking in right now.
Okay, with the Friday thing. Okay.
And I'm missing one more team, and I knew I was going to do it because I forget the sixth team every single time.
I don't think Geese Chasers, is it? Or is that a different one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lead Hockey are putting in a team called Geese Chasers. So they're all in. So the actual teams that are in 100% are Hawks, Rockets, Moonshine, Honey Badgers, Geese Chasers, and the Frogs. And we're going to try to squeeze in some Italians and some Monroe Grizzlies if we can. So
right.
Ever see those Geese Chasers?
No.
Kind of crazy.
What? They let professional Geese Chasers?
Yeah, they have dogs. They let the dogs out, and the dogs just sprint.
Who let the dogs
all the geese?
The dogs out.
Yeah.
I got to be honest. The first time I saw, I believe it's Kyle Young's business and his branding, I thought he was the only person in the world who owned that business, and I was like, "That's pretty unique." I believe it's his, Geese Chasers. And I think that's what they do is they chase geese off of
properties. It's so funny. I love it because I think somebody hired them at one of the water companies because you can't have geese around our basins and stuff like that. We're open water basins, so they just released the hounds and they went after them, and it was freaking awesome.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Geese are kind of ruthless, man. You ever get fucking chased by one of them things?
Bro, I hate them.
Don't go near them.
I literally hate them. I've been hissed at by them. They've chased me down. They chased me. Yeah.
Not all things Canadian are nice.
Nah. Love it.
Yeah.
All right. So that's our we got a little housekeeping done.
Yeah.
Got some fun campaigns going on. We got one more. I'm not going to go into any specifics here, but stay tuned. We're going to run we obviously, the last time we were on here, we announced the winners of 2 free sticks. We are going to run it back. We're going to work on probably a different angle, probably combine it with the fundraising a little bit, do it a little bit more media centric and run that out into the new year. So we're going to have other opportunities for you to win a stick. So stay tuned here. And we'll provide you with more details on that as promised. But let's get into our league updates because it's been quite a while, boys. Hockey has still been going on as it always does around the U.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna jump back to, I'm not sure when the last one we did, but we'll jump back to Sunday, November 30th. So seems like forever ago, but it's not.
Dude, it really does. You said November. I'm like, that sounds like it was 3 months ago.
Yeah.
But it's only a week ago.
Yeah. So the Yetis took on the Dusty Beavers, and that was a pretty close game.
It was a great game. I mean, it was really 3-2. They got an empty netter on us, but it was great back and forth. It was pretty much close game. Some shenanigans. I'll give you the come on, man.
Shenanigans?
Shenanigans from both sides. But after that first period, we talked it out. Everybody settled down, and then it just became about the hockey. And then it turned into a freaking phenomenal back and forth game. Yetis are a great team, and the Beavers, we played up to them. So it was fun.
Yeah. Rusty PSA, chill the F out, dude.
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna make Steve do another
it's getting a little
commissioner
ridiculous
announcement, dude.
I know. It's just getting out of control, man. I get it. Like, here's the thing.
Competitive.
And I don't want to throw shade, but I will. But you don't have any of these problems in the higher divisions. So just conduct yourselves like adults. Stop fighting. There's no reason to fight. Hockey's very fun. I have a great time. There's I'm very rarely angry out there. So just have a good time, man. Stop with the fights. We will start upping the suspensions to, and if there are team issues, we will do team suspensions. So I am not afraid to axe a team if they are going to be problematic and cause a lot of trouble. Anyway, we can.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
like you said, it's a.
There are things that so we don't always talk about the things that we do behind the scenes to help, make sure that that doesn't happen. But there are things that we can do on our end to make sure that those things don't happen. Whether that be, diffusing the situation any way possible. Officials have a big role in that. So there was a lot of, I'm not going to name the specifics, but there was a lot of training that went into some and video review after some incidents that where we could have done a better job to prevent that from escalating, and that is the ref's job out there. So there's a lot of things, and please respect your refs too, because it's not an easy thing to do. They got a million other things to look at and to think about, keeping 20, 25 guys calm and not want to rip each other's heads off is a whole nother thing to do. So anyway, tangent.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, chill the F out.
Yeah, no checking, man. No, stop hitting people.
Dude, I was gonna say that. I'm not like I mean, you kind of said it as far as like this doesn't happen at and I guess a more experienced level for obvious reasons, because things happen incidentally when the skating is a little bit lower, like lower level. But you guys, the people, there's people playing the body without any hesitation, and it leads to a lot of retaliation and games escalating from there. Like, you are not allowed to play the body. Like, there's competitive contact, there's like incidental things that happen, but people are like straight up playing the body, and you're not allowed to do that. And I don't know when that became part of people's games, but like, you play the puck and play the game, like, it's better for everyone. Like, people got to go to work.
And honestly, like, there's a chance that you're gonna hit the wrong guy, and you're gonna
100%
really hurt them, and you're gonna find yourself in like actual trouble.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if you hit somebody, blindside them, and they crack their head, and they, that's assault. Dude. That's assault, brother.
Yeah, people can press charges. Like, it has nothing to do with the league, guys. I mean, it's like
it's not international waters. You will.
No.
They pick all the cops.
No, I think people feel like because they're playing hockey and they're emulating what they see on YouTube and on TV. Like, that's not what the game that we're playing here. It's it's men's league non-contact hockey.
Yes.
I love the competitive nature, but like, you should be playing the puck and the puck only.
Yeah.
So
we've had like cops get involved early on.
Yeah.
Like, where guys were like, they're gonna press charges,
right?
And you can't assault somebody. That's for sure.
Yeah, trust me, we've seen it all over these past few years.
And that's with your stick too, man. I know that it's hard, like the like you said, the lower level and the experience and the skating, but if you can't get there with your feet, don't try to make the play with your stick.
Dude.
Yeah. Like,
I do want to end this tangent, but if a guy is in front of you and separating from you, your stick is not going to do anything other than get a penalty. It's the only thing it's going to do.
Or hurt somebody, or hurt their break their
dude. It's crazy, bro. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. So
it's not just. I mean, that finds its way into higher levels too. Just getting sticks from behind and stuff. It's like you're not going to get the puck.
Yeah, you're just trying to, like, I get it if you're trying to like rattle them or like, but you don't have to hit them hard. You can just get them a little, like,
love tap.
Yeah, but
that plays a lot in bronze too.
Yeah.
It's not just Rusty with the stick slashing and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
That plays a lot in bronze.
It does.
No, that goes all the way up. And it just doesn't make any sense. But regardless, I feel like things have slowly crept up to a little more of a place that we just don't. It's not why we're here to play. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not why we're here. We're here to compete, but we're here to compete in a non-contact hockey environment. Like, people need to be able to feel safe on the ice.
Yeah, there's a difference between playing hard and playing reckless.
Yep.
So
yeah, exactly.
Just play hard and just have fun.
Yeah.
It's hockey. That's what I was saying. After that first period, after the shenanigans went away, it was fun. It was a hard game. people were playing hockey, and it was great. And I know we lost, it sucks, but I'd rather lose a game like that, close game, playing hard, both teams just playing hockey, and like, I don't know.
Yep.
It sucks, but it was,
Yep. All right. So the Beavers lost.
Those are just our opinions, by the way. I don't want to like preach. I don't want to sit here and preach. Obviously, we play.
I want to preach because I play in Rusty.
We have a different angle because we're like, we want to maintain, as much control as we, or like as much.
Yeah, but we have to.
As much as
it has to be maintained. Otherwise, people are going to get hurt.
I'm just saying, like, I do get it because it is hockey at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I'm just like, this is. I actually am speaking more so from an official's perspective, by the way. So it's like. I'm not trying to preach or anything, but like,
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone understands what I'm saying.
Yeah, and again, we'll end it. But Rusty
Steve can preach.
Rusty naturally escalates because there's so many penalties that can be called on any given play that you have
exactly.
You have to let so many go. But like, you want to be there all night for 3 hours and thus call every single minor penalty just so everyone chills the heck out. Like, we'll do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
right.
Everyone's gonna be home late, right?
Yep. And you're gonna realize how many penalties actually could be called throughout the entire night very quickly. So
yeah. So all right.
I got a game in a little bit here, boys. Let's roll.
All right, hit it, Steve.
All right. Dusty Traps beat the Raptors 8-4. Moose Hockey beat the Narwhals 8-1. That was a Narwhals usually have put up more of a fight than that, but Brad DiFrancesco with 3 goals in that game. I guess his brother or some relative had 2 as well. The Wild Wombats beat the House of Pain 10-4. Happy to see the House of Pain scoring 4 goals. That's a improvement, right?
Nice.
So December 1st, Monday, Bullfrogs beat the Hawks 4-3 in a very close, tight game. Very
Nesper had his way with you guys, huh?
He was a menace as he usually is.
Yeah,
as always.
I lost him a couple times in the offensive zone, or our defensive zone. You think you have him, and you turn your head and look at the puck. You look behind you; he's wide open, standing on the doorstep. So, it's so annoying, bro.
And Nesper, man.
Yeah, it was a great game. That was a big game for the Bullfrogs. They jumped ahead 2 points in the standings, closer to us, and they're tied, I believe. So we just have a game in hand. Militia taking on Night's Watch. Militia taking it to Night's Watch 9-6 in a very high-scoring game. Happy to see that. Rain City taking on the Rockets. Shuksta probably be a little bit pissed off of this one, but takes a 1-goal loss. 1-goal loss in regulation is tough because you're so close. Getting no points.
I'm still sticking with the Rockets. I'm still sticking with you, Shuk.
All right. Sharks taking on the Koopas. Sharks take down the Koopas 9-4. Justin DePrince 2 goals. Luke Vate with 1. Mr. Myers with 3. So, not Nate Myers. Mayers. Damn.
Mayer.
Got it. Got me. All right. Sorry, Nate.
Sheesh.
Thundercats taking on Moonshine. Big 7-3 win for the Thundercats, for the defending champions, Thundercats. So,
by the way, Koopa's new jerseys.
I like them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy to see. They were like the last ones, I think, that really had the mix match jerseys and stuff. So happy to see they bought in after.
I think the Moose got to upgrade too. I think the Moose got to upgrade. They've it's been a while for
purple.
Yeah.
Wait, they did upgrade?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I haven't seen them.
Moose got new jerseys.
Hell yeah.
And if your team is looking for new jerseys, just reach out to us directly. We can facilitate that.
Yes, sir.
Pretty good pricing and pretty quick turnaround from Philly.
Jerry can facilitate.
Jerry, yeah. He's got to follow the rules, though.
I got a pretty good system in place. To get you guys your jerseys. So just let me know.
Yeah, it's about, 3 weeks it took? So 3-4 weeks, depending on how busy they are. This is a busy time.
Yeah, this is kind of a crazy season right now.
crazy
with
time
all the youth.
them,
Yeah, it's the time of year. So, but it usually does take like 3 weeks, and most other places are like 4 to 6. So,
oh no, it's amazing, dude. Yeah,
it's great. They're local. I mean, they're in our league, so we want to give them a shout out. And if you guys don't know, it's Paisanos PX. It's
Philly.
Forget about it.
Yep. Yeah,
Nice
Invaders just got their new jerseys and they were awesome.
Yeah.
And what I love about the PX jerseys is that they're very light.
Yes.
So and they fit really well.
Yeah,
they're very light. So they're not like kind of some of the other ones we've had just about every fucking brand, I think. But some of them are very heavy, and especially when they get wet and they just like really drag down. But
the PX ones are nice.
Men's league is like that. Men's league sweaters are kind of heavy, on the heavier side.
All right, well, that's not like
That's my opinion.
I was alluding to, but anyway. All right. So
hey, unless they start sponsoring us, not a fan.
You have a promo code for them if you do want to use it, but Hawks Browns take down the Otters 6-2. That was a big win for Hawks Browns plus there. Otters were looking good on a roll. Grizzlies took down the Paisanos in a surprise, I would say.
Paisanos are our number 1 seed.
Yeah. Dad Bods took down the Blue Chew Bulldogs, so it looks like Dad Bods are getting their team back.
Yep. Yeah, I'm seeing a couple names on there that
may not have
are helping.
For sure. Friday, Hawks Browns took down the Frogs 5-2. Hawks franchise is rolling, man. And Bob Davis with a hat trick there.
Put Jerry's assist up, dude.
Yeah, it was nice.
No.
Wow.
Did you actually watch it? You finally watched it, Steve?
I watched it the first time. I just want to be a dick. It was really nice. Yes.
Thank you.
Sick.
Yep. Warriors took on the Invaders.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but I was waiting for another Jerry lumbering shot that takes 30 seconds in the clip. And when I saw him make the pass, it actually brought a smile to my face. Very good play. Very good play, Jerry.
Yes, very good. Warriors take down the Invaders in overtime. As usual, they tend to beat the Invaders in overtime or shootout pretty often. So, great game as well.
You guys are struggling in OT, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, we can't win an OT game for sure. That's because I keep going out there and can't fuck school. Juggernauts and the Thunder Kittens, Chugs take down the Kittens in overtime as well.
Dude, this game was at oh wait, no, it was on Friday. I think it was a Saturday game. It was just late as hell, at Hollywood North. I'm like, shoo.
Yeah, it started late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to Saturday, back to Rusty. Dusty Beavers take down the Dusty Trops. Some more shenanigans in this one. I think this is just the Beavers, dude, honestly.
Yo, for real.
Yeah.
So, listen, I wasn't at this game, so I can't speak to it.
Surprise. Okay.
Yo, every time I talk shit on the Beavers, I'm kidding, and I love you guys, but y'all got to look in the mirror, too, at times, too. That's all I'll say.
Like I said, after the Yetis game, after that first period, I had to talk with the bench, and like I said, talk with the other team, and we calmed it down. So I wasn't here for this one. Right. I don't know all the details. I heard one side of the story. Didn't hear the other side. So
yeah, I'm sure it was the same old stuff.
I'm sure it was Wild West.
Yep, Beavers get a big win. South Jersey Dogs take down the Rusty Wolves 8-6. Dogs creeping up in the standings.
This game, shout out to the Wolves goalie who responded to a EBUG signal 2 hours before the game. He unfortunately couldn't hang. His ankle swelled up an unbelievable amount. So what they ended up doing was he went out after the first period. It was a 1-1 game, and what they did was one of the Wolves players, DJ Salvatore, I believe his last name was, just ended up literally playing goalie the entire time, and the Wolves went up 5-1 in the second period, and they could the Dogs could not score on this guy just playing goalie. It was so funny. But eventually, the Dogs were able to overpower them. But shout out to DJ for standing in front of blocking a bunch of shots, because I know I ain't doing that.
So I didn't want to tell you this, but the rule is if the goalie's out, the game's over. The only reason why is
you didn't want to tell me that, but you told me that on the podcast.
It was happening, right? You told me as it was happening, and I'm like, you know what, Larry's there, it'd be fine.
Oh, you didn't want to tell me that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In the moment,
But yeah, so we can't have players taking shots by, you know what I mean, playing goalie. So that's why we don't, like, if there's no goalie, you can't.
What if they just play? What if they just play 6-on-5?
They
Like
do.
not sit in front of the net, but just like when you pull a goalie, you play like you're just an extra defender, and not plop yourself in front of the net. What if you just play the game
But everyone's
six
gonna
on
try to
five?
block the shots at some point. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Well, yeah, but everybody does. But I'm
I
saying,
honestly didn't know that. I thought they could just play 6-on-5 just as they would play the final 2 minutes with no one in net. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I mean, for an entire game, it's like, you know, someone takes a shot in the throat, or like, you know, it's like a player scrambling around gets. I don't think it's a good look. I mean,
well, this is a
gotta
yeah.
put it. Yeah,
what would it be? Just they would have to like. I mean,
forfeit. Yeah.
yeah, that's
We could finish playing out the game, like just hanging out. But yeah,
yeah.
Well,
I guess
this is a good segue for it because we literally just got an email like 2 hours ago that there is a rusty caliber goalie that is always available who just moved back from Boston.
From Boston.
yeah.
So give me a text, a call, whatever.
No,
if
the
you guys,
goalie, they had a goalie there. His ankle swelled up and he couldn't
no,
play anymore.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
just saying in general because a lot of teams do struggle sometimes to find a goalie, but just reach out to me and
Well, shout out to DJ anyway. Shout out to DJ anyway.
Yeah.
Why you keep interrupting me, Larry? I'm trying to do a PSA for an EBUG to this guy who just moved back.
Steve's got an
emergency.
EBUG list.
We have a whole system, dude.
I know, but
Add to the
sometimes
list.
Yeah, I was gonna say add him to the EBUG
yeah,
list.
we will. But I'm just saying, last minute, sometimes it doesn't go through. Just throwing it out there.
It always goes through.
It always
It always goes through.
We have an
You guys
SMS alert service.
You guys are some kind of a-holes tonight, you know?
Well, I'm just
Some
saying
kind
you had a great opportunity to promote our EBUG list there, and you
We
want
do have
people
an
to
EBUG
text
list.
you
If
instead,
you are-
a weirdo.
If you are a goalie, any
Jerry doesn't know
any
what's going on.
skill, I do know what's going on. I see your
Apparently,
stupid.
I didn't either. I didn't know I should call that game. I guess it makes sense now that you explain it, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, in theory, like they wouldn't, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put a note out to the fish. I don't know how far it got, but we had that
Not far at all.
before. Yeah, we also have the situation of like, we don't have a goalie, but there's a 17-year-old kid sitting here who will play, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, true.
No, absolutely not. That's a hard explanation to like a lawyer or or like an insurance company. To, yeah, there was nobody in net, so the guy with
Oh yeah, and we don't know who it was. Yeah.
Barely-
With the limited pads
with limited pads on, just took a shot to the neck, dude. Yeah.
to the jugular.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So
Way to go, Larry.
So bring it back up, goalie guys. Come
yes, yeah, bring him on the bench. Yetis taking on the Wild Wombats. Yetis rolling in a
Yetis rolling.
regulation win over the Wombats. Shaka's taking on the Narwhals. Narwhals dropping another one to the Shakas.
on.
That's
Shaka's rolling.
Shakas are rolling. Last night
Shaka
we
brah.
had Moose Hockey taking on House of Pain. 8-3 win for the Moose. And then we had a close game between the Raptors and the Corn Stars. I think Corn Stars were a little shorthanded, but 8-3 win for the Raptors. Big win for the Raptors. So
Coming down to crunch time and Rusty.
yeah, and then tonight we got Bullfrogs, Militia, Rain City, and the Hawks. Which it's in 35 minutes. So
Yeah, plenty of time. I got like 30 minutes. So. I love making Steve
like,
anxious by my late arrivals. What's that?
Dude, I'd be
up late like the Invaders game.
Yeah, all right. That's
that's insanity. I'd be getting ready right now. Like you're just sitting here. Like I'd be late.
I'd be
Right
there.
now.
I'd be there like 20
I've been playing hockey
Hockey.
for a very, 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 very long time.
I still need an SOP
A
to
long
get
time.
ready.
What's that? Yeah, yeah, exactly. It just takes me quick to get ready, and I hate sitting in my gear. So even if I went early, I would literally sit there and wait until the Zamboni got on the ice before I start getting ready. So, all right. With that said, that's around the U. What was that week 11 that just went past? We got we're in the midst of week 12. So we're about to put a bookend on the first 2/3 of the season, I guess. It's going by quick. A lot of parity in the U, but
we would have been preparing for playoffs then, a shortened season.
Exactly. Yep. But we have obviously have these quick events coming up here for the holidays. We'll have our All-Star game coming up. We'll get players of the month from November up and out there, and we're rolling, boys. I'm gonna skip over late slot stuff. I do ask if you guys are enjoying that, or if you're still interested in or if anyone's interested in joining the DFS, the UAHL sponsoring $40 prize pools every week to the winner. So far, $200 has gone back to the Dusty Claus for a Cause campaign. Thanks to Giletto and Cody and all the guys in there that
are donating
who took notice of that. So leave a comment if you're interested in joining us on DFS. If you're interested in any other NHL topics you want us to cover here, let us know below. So I did want to do our I know it's been a couple weeks, but I did want to do comments.
Get to it.
Yeah, real quick, and then Jared, obviously we have a special segment coming up here.
Yes.
Special segment coming up. Cody said, what did he say? Too early to claim, right defenseman for the UHL 6s during the subathon. Oh, wait, when is Brad starting that?
I don't know. I think it's already going on.
God, if it is, go to
14. Was it 14?
Oh shit! Go check out CrawDaddy on Twitch. See if he's getting rolling or not yet. But I think Brad said he was in, so we got to get on there and play some cello, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Dennis said my strategy paid off. I was out for 9 months. He was out. Been using the stick he won the last time ever since. So then he got a new twig. How about that?
Rolls on third.
That's fire. I don't know how his stick. Well, I guess because he's been out for that long. I feel like my stick lasts fucking couple months, and it's gone.
The CCM Ghost stick. It's like the old black one. It's pretty sick.
Oh yeah, nice. Trevor Pucks, Frankie James chiming in. He said Craw's subathon is absolutely incredible. His sister did the cornrows for the last one. And his community is incredible. So go over to Twitch and check out CrawDaddy. Yeah, I guess one of his buddies said, love watching Brad get hosed in the intro at 8 a.m. There you go, Steve. Little appreciation for your work.
There you go.
Yeah, that's nice.
All right, Trash Can Dave. Loving the beer league court idea. I'm looking forward to more cases and verdicts. Stay tuned for a couple minutes here with us. Skater buy is here, but I also vote full price. Paying for your goalie should be the exception, not the norm. If a team loves their goalie and wants to pay for him, great, but I don't think goalies should automatically expect to play for free. I'm fine with the team buying their jersey and never putting them on beer duty. That is exactly where I land.
Yeah, I think that's where the verdict was too.
Yeah, as far as like it shouldn't be assumed or automatic, but like I would pay for my goalie. You know.
Yeah. But it's got to be team decision. It's got to be the team decision.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, that's all I got. If you guys are good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
If you guys are good. Make sure y'all leave your comments down below. Sorry for the delay. We're trying to get back on track here. Like the episode, subscribe here with that UHL Hockey on Instagram to stay up to date with Around the U. I got some hockey to play. Go Hawks.
Yeah, just not enough time in the day, guys. We're trying to get it all done. But listen, Beer League Court, episode 2, now in session.
Oh boy,
the case of the close-up clapper. Hope you guys enjoy.
Special guest, see?
Special guest. Enjoy.
See you guys.
Peace. Yep.
Sorry, that was a bad transition.
Beer League Court is now in session. We are here to hear the case of the close-up clapper. On one side, we have the prosecution, Brian Santora, who will argue that close-range slap shots have no business in beer league and should be seen as attempted murder by Biscuit. On the other side, we have the defendant, Robert Baskow, who claims restricting slap shots is a slippery slope toward banning fun altogether. Each side will have 1 minute to state their argument. Our jury, consisting of just Larry, because Stevie got the sniffies, will then have the floor to ask questions. If there are none, they will cast their vote. If there is a tie, which today it's just up to Larry, I, your honorable judge, will be the deciding voice for the final verdict. The court would like to remind you guys that you are under oath, and any outbursts will find you in contempt. It is time for opening statements. The prosecution may begin. Brian, you have the floor.
Thanks, Your Honor. I'd just like to, go so far as to say I have been victimized multiple times by Robert of House Baskow with close-up clappers, in tight, over-the-head shots. Okay? He's reckless. It's dangerous. There's no paycheck involved. There's no added accuracy. In fact, he's been known to just take a clapper with his eyes shut, hoping to find the back of the net. Now, some of us have to go to work in the morning. We all can't be as fashionably, camera-worthy as Baskow is, rubbing elbows with NHL likes like Sidney Crosby and everyone else. Some of us have to go to our menial jobs in somewhat of 100%. Little hard to do when you got a chunk taken out of you by somebody ripping rubber at you from 4 feet away. I've seen this man who is just over 5 feet tall try and paint the ceiling while trying to put galvanized material through my torso. Your Honor, I beg at the mercy of the court. You have to side with the goaltenders on this one. It's an absolute liability on the ice for the reckless behaviors of these overachievers in beer league. The prosecution rests.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you, Brian. Well said. The defendant, Robert Baskow, you have the floor.
Your Honor, I would just request the court provide video evidence of the assumptions that I've been accused of.
At this time, it is hearsay.
Okay. Well, they always say, believe half of what you hear and none of what you see, right? Something like that. So possibly. I hear this word victimized a lot lately, and I think it's unfair. The goalies are very padded. They don't take mercy on me when they're making their glove saves and, trying to trip me on breakaways and, but I don't really, I'd really like to see that evidence. As with the eyes closed, you might have got me on that one. I do tend to close my eyes when I shoot, but reckless, no.
Objection, Your Honor. The inference that the defendant would have that much farther to fall if he got tripped during a breakaway is ridiculous.
Thank you.
You know what? Oh, I can't speak yet. Go ahead, Jerry.
No, jury. You may.
I gotta say,
you have the floor.
I gotta say, as a player, I skate out, and I feel like Santora made a very, very compelling argument.
He actually did.
Yeah, I mean, Baskow, how are you going to defend yourself? It sounds like you're denying. It sounds like you're denying as opposed to defending your actions.
Well, no, I mean, I'm sure the accused might be righteous, but I'd like to see in the rule book where it says I can't take a slap shot from 4 feet up.
Okay. That's a bold move. It's a bold move.
So if I'm doing anything against the law, I would love to correct myself. Yes, we all have to get up at work in the morning. Some of us, I got to get up and play hockey. But, this is the ultimate adult hockey league. So, I mean, this isn't just your men's league, your beer league, this is real. We keep stats, this is where everybody comes, where everybody.
Objection, Your Honor, calls for speculation. So, the stats are never verified.
Yeah, I know.
Verified by the player.
I'd have a lot more if they were, but
objection overruled. They are verified by every player. You can enter a stat correction form. So
what I'm
Except for
hearing,
goalies.
based on the base arguments here, are Baskow is not doing anything against the rules, but according to Santora, he's just being an asshole.
yes,
These are the arguments that have been laid before the jury here.
Well,
I
think it's been a while since I've took one in the middle of his head, so I'm learning. We're
okay.
So
that's why you're asking for evidence, because you think you haven't taken it that far, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, he played the best game I've ever seen him play last time I played against him, and then I haven't seen him since. So I don't really know where this is coming from.
So Your Honor has a question, Mr. Defendant Robert Baskow. Is it true that you do take more slap shots on certain goalies, like the prosecution, Brian Santora?
That's a tough one.
Is it personal?
I would say, no, never personal.
Okay.
Although I do appreciate playing him when he's on his game, because he's a gamer. When he wants to be. I'll add that. But
sucking up to the prosecution will not help you in this case.
Okay, all right, then screw him.
Okay.
I mean, next time, right in the middle. But
that's fair.
I would say it depends. I would say it really just depends on my wind level at that point of the amount of slap shots that are taken.
When you say right in the middle, we're still talking about slap shots, correct?
Of course, yes.
Okay. Just want to be clear for the court.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, would you take if you had the opportunity, would you take a head high slap shot from the bottom of the circle right now?
Well, it's not head high. Sometimes they go that way. I'm
okay.
Like you said, I'm not a professional. So, they go where they go.
Okay.
I mean, they're pretty accurate. They're getting closer, but I don't aim, for the record, I don't aim at people's heads.
Okay.
Sometimes
they just happen to get in the way.
Now, Santora, like when you see Baskow, when you see Baskow winding up for a slap shot, are you concerned for your health and safety?
I'm more, the thought crossing my mind is, oh fuck, here we go again.
Okay. And would you say most goalies would agree with you?
So I would say the longer tenured goalies all dislike in close slap shots from that far, especially when a team is up by a lot. The younger generation, I don't know that they even know that the argument is to be made.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
Understood.
So we're just mostly talking about in close, below the hash.
The close-up clapper. Clapper.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. Any final arguments from either of you?
I will say I've seen Baskow piss players off by taking uncalled for slap shots, so I can imagine the goalies are...
So it does get personal. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I use caution when I do it. Like I could, which kind of probably cost us the game the other day on an off topic, because, one of their guys wanted to, Nesper comes out and I'm like, all right, I don't want to hit the guy, but I'm trying to win the game here. So I shot around them, but it wasn't the best play because it missed the net.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
It sounds
lost him.
predatory to me, Your Honor.
All right.
I feel like he's going to randomly come back in and start talking, but Jerry, I have to ask you.
Yes.
What is the punishment for perjury? Because Baskow's saying his slap shots are unintentional.
Yeah.
The problem is I'm sitting
me.
on the jury, but I have firsthand. I'm a firsthand witness as well. I'm not just on the jury. I'm a witness as well. So
kind of victimized.
Sounds reckless to me. Is what it sounds like. Robert Baskow is a force, and for everybody's safety, we may have to look little deeper into this, into his motive.
Yeah.
But he's not on to defend himself. So I think we should just go for closing arguments from Brian. Do you have any?
I gotta say, I think Santora was winning this anyway, but let's hear it.
I will say this: I am not opposed to a semi-enclosed slap shot. If you wind up at the face-off dot, maybe a little higher than that. If you're trying to win a game, you're down by 1. I get it. You want to win. You want to try and slam dunk one. It's part of the game. But the biggest argument from the goaltending union is in tight slap shots where there's really no need for it. You could get off a snapshot or a wrist shot. It's just as dangerous to go, just as easy to go in the net. But unfortunately, we get some Cowboys that want to look good for Live Barn, and they're trying to tear open a hole in space, and that is where the argument lies.
Okay. Robert, welcome back.
Thank you.
Do you have any closing arguments?
I get a lot of slack, but if you guys knew where I was coming from with it, there was nothing. And I think if Steve was here, he'd really appreciate this, because when I was growing up, there was nothing like John LeClaire coming down the off wing and just coming down and tweaking a slapper, right over the glove. I'm just trying to relive my childhood. This is the ultimate adult hockey league. It's where dreams are made. Some are broken. But ultimately, we're just
Some
here.
of us are trying not to meet our
living in the moment.
Yeah.
Well, have you yet?
That's fair. Okay.
All right, Jerry.
Juror number 1, Larry. Have you come to a decision?
You know what? I'm gonna have to call this inconclusive. I want to hear your ruling on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. After careful consideration of the arguments presented by both sides, this court has reached a decision in the case of the close-up clapper. It is the ruling of the court that agreed that there are no rules against it, but there are unwritten rules. And I think in order to keep slap shots great again, it is imperative to keep them above the circle.
Boom.
That is the ruling of the court.
Now, this is coming from a judge that's been playing hockey for all of
That is the ruling of the court, I said.
Well, I don't really
One more.
Hold him in contempt.
One
Hold him in contempt.
more.
Security.
You will be in contempt of the court, Mr. Baskow. You will be in contempt.
This is ridiculous.
Your Honor, can I be excused? I gotta go get shot
I believe
at.
you should open up your eyes. Yes, absolutely. And hopefully it is above the circle with the slap shot.
Court has been dismissed.
Court
See you guys.